The Boy Who Married a River Goddess. Full story. Long ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by tall trees and a wide, calm river, there lived a young boy named Obinna. He was known for one simple thing: his kindness. While other children played or argued, Obinna spent his time helping people, fetching water for elders, gathering firewood, and thanking the river every time he filled his pot. Pause. The villagers always joked that the river listened to him more than it listened to anyone else, but they didn't know how true that was. One evening, as the sun was sinking and the sky turned orange, Obinna walked to the river to fetch water. The air grew quiet. The wind stopped. The river suddenly became still, almost like glass. Before he could step back, a soft glow rose from the water. A beautiful woman emerged, her hair flowing like waves, her eyes shining like moonlight, and her clothes shimmering like liquid silver. Obinna froze in fear and awe. The woman spoke gently. "Do not fear, Obinna. I am Adaoma, the goddess of this river. I have watched your kindness, your respect, your gentle spirit, and I have chosen to reveal myself to you." Obinna could hardly speak, but Adaoma only smiled and held out her hand. The river opened behind her like a doorway. Without fully understanding why, Obinna followed her, and the water swallowed them peacefully. Instead of drowning, he found himself inside a glowing, underwater kingdom. Fish with lights on their tails swam past him. Stones sparkled like stars. Spirits of water floated gently, singing to him. Everything was peaceful and strange. Adaoma turned to him and said, "Obinna, I wish for you to stay with me. Be my husband. I will give you everything you desire: wealth, strength, protection, and a life without pain." Obinna's heart raced. He was only a boy, but the goddess's kindness and beauty wrapped around him like warmth, and so he agreed. Their wedding was like a dream. Shell drums played melodies that echoed through the water. Dancing figures made of swirling waves moved around them. Obinna was given a crown made of shining river stones. For a long time, he lived happily with Adaoma. He never hungered. He never aged. He never felt sickness. But slowly, he began to miss home. He missed the sound of birds, the laughter of children, the warmth of the sun, and most of all, his mother. One day, he told Adaoma, "My goddess, I need to see my people again, just once." Adaoma's smile faded. Her voice was soft but full of sadness. The human world forgets quickly, and humans always leave. If you return, do not eat any food from your village. If you eat, you can never come back to me." Obinna promised. The river lifted him and carried him back to the world above. When he reached home, the villagers screamed and cried, thinking he had died long ago. His mother held him tightly, refusing to let go. To celebrate his return, they prepared the meal he loved most: yam, pepper soup, and roasted fish. Obinna remembered the warning. He tried not to touch the food. He really tried. But He was only human. One bite wouldn't hurt, he told himself. He lifted the yam to his mouth. The moment he tasted it, the ground trembled. The sky darkened. The river roared like thunder. Adoama rose from the water, tears shining in her eyes. Wubina, you broke the rule. She touched his chest gently, almost lovingly. You are no longer mine. Then she dissolved into water and disappeared back into the river forever. From that day on, Obina lived quietly. He never married. He never laughed like before. Every evening he sat by the river, whispering apologies into the waves. Villagers say that on quiet nights, the river sometimes glows softly, as if a goddess is listening to the boy she once loved.